The CEO of OpenAI, the fastest growing tech company in the world, says that 2025 is the year for AI agents. In less than 2 months, AI agents have taken 70% narrative market share. What does that mean? The partners at Sequoia Capital, one of the biggest VC funds of all time, they've invested in the likes of Google, Yahoo, YouTube, says AI agents is the biggest trend in all of tech. This is the year for AI. AI agents, even DeFi and AI, this is quite the year. I think by the end of 2025, you won't need expensive compute to run AGI. How do we live in a world like that? How do we live in a world where all these AIs are smarter than humans? How do we trust them? How do we trust them with our lives? How do we trust them to be ethical? How do we even trust them to interact with other AIs? Cryptography, crypto. If this is the year for AI, for AGI, for ASI, AI agents, and it's a crypto bull run, then this can go to 100 billion easily. Crypto is the biggest wealth transfer in human history, but guess what? AI is an even bigger wealth transfer. Not just AI, but AI and crypto. Why is this the case? First of all, what is AI? Recently, NVIDIA announced an incredible innovation. Basically, people at home can have almost the same computing power as all these big companies. So we have innovations with OpenAI and getting close to AGI. We have innovations with NVIDIA, and all this is coming together. Artificial superintelligence is an AI that can do everything better than a human. That's crazy. That's maybe like Terminator level. That's when we should probably get worried. What are the best AI plays right now? Right? You're saying, Ian, my portfolio is not doing too good. I missed the whole AI narrative. I wasn't following tokeometrics. I don't know why not, but I missed the whole AI narrative. What's the next meta? What's the next 100x? Well, let's do a deep dive and find the next 10x, 100x, and let's build some generational wealth in this world we're entering. And these are the top trades right now. Number one, AI. Hey, tokeometrics family. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. This is the year for AI. AI agents, even DeFi and AI, this is quite the year. But not just because we're crypto degens, not just because we're trying to find the next 100x. No, the CEO of OpenAI, the fastest growing tech company in the world, says that 2025 is the year for AI agents. The partners at Sequoia Capital, one of the biggest VC funds of all time, they've invested in the likes of Google, Yahoo, YouTube, says AI agents is the biggest trend in all of tech. But why is this so big? And we've been doing AI before AI was a thing in crypto. But why we think this is the biggest wealth transfer in human history? Because I've mentioned this before. For those of you who know me since 2016, 2017 days, that crypto is the biggest wealth transfer in human history. But guess what? AI is an even bigger wealth transfer. Not just AI, but AI and crypto. Why is this the case? First of all, what is AI? AI is building a computer software that can fully automate itself and think in the same manner as a human does. That's AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. And guess what? Last month, OpenAI announced O3 preview saying that according to the different tests out there, the ARC prize, they have in essence achieved AGI. To achieve AGI, that is score over 85% out of 100. They scored 87. That is incredible. Now, obviously, it's very expensive in terms of compute power required to run that model they have, O3. But then recently, NVIDIA announced an incredible innovation. Basically, people at home can have almost the same computing power as all these big companies. So we have innovations with OpenAI and getting close to AGI. We have innovations with NVIDIA, and all this is coming together. So I think by the end of 2025, you won't need expensive compute to run AGI. So when O3 comes out, and who knows, maybe even O4, O5, but the way things are going, this will be the biggest innovation in AI agents. Once we achieve AGI, the next evolution of that is ASI, Artificial Super Intelligence. AI that is smarter than a human at every task. If we think of AGI as basically an AI able to do the task the same human can in a particular domain. So for example, if we have an AI for law, an AI for medicine, an AI for engineering, they're a one-trick pony. They can do one thing at the same capability as a human can. Artificial superintelligence is an AI that can do everything better than a human. That's crazy. That's maybe like Terminator level. That's when we should probably get worried. But guess what? How do we live in a world like that? How do we live in a world where all these AIs are smarter than humans? How do we trust them? How do we trust them with our lives? How do we trust them to be ethical? How do we even trust them to interact with other AIs? Cryptography, crypto. What is crypto? Cryptocurrency, in essence, is trustless transactions between two parties that don't really trust each other. That was the innovation. Crypto is digital money. So in a digital world with digital AI, digital robots all working together, we now have a world that requires a digital economy, a world that requires crypto. This is why crypto and AI are becoming the biggest innovations in human history. And we're on the ground floor of all this. And we're here to monetize. We're here to invest. We're here to trade. We're here to degen. We're here to get that 100x. And this is why it's possible. For those of you who are deep in the trenches on crypto Twitter or in crypto in general, you've realized that AI agents is the big narrative. And this is exactly why. We'll do a deep dive and give you our picks for the top AI agents this year and my picks, the ones I like, the ones our fund is investing in, Tokenmetrics Ventures, and why. We'll use the platform to show you if you're trading, but then also some that are just very innovative. And we'll also tell you what we're doing at Tokenmetrics with TMAI, our own TMAI agent. And man, this is going to be quite the year for crypto, quite the year for AI. And we're here to make a whole lot of money during this cycle. Let me also just kind of preface by saying, why are AI agents so big? So we've talked about how crypto and AI are coming together. And we've talked about how right now we basically have LLMs, large language models, that can either do general tasks inefficiently, right? We had basically large language models that could think like high school students. And in less than a year, they went from high school to college. They could think like college students. And in less than a year, they went from college students to PhD level. And now we're going from PhD level in just like general domain to PhD level in everything. So if we get all these different AIs and we have them work together, that's what AI agents are. That's why this is the biggest narrative in all of crypto. In less than 2 months, AI agents have taken 70% narrative market share. What does that mean? That means that's all everybody's talking about right now because people are trying to read the tea leaves. They're seeing the writing on the wall. They're seeing where all this is going. This is why I stake my career, my future in AI and crypto. Right? Before crypto, I was working for IBM Watson, part of the IBM Watson Analytics AI team. And I said, wow, this is where the future is going. And when I was crypto degening, I said, you know what? We have to apply AI to crypto because this is the future. And now the world is finally waking up and seeing to the future we're entering. All right, but enough about all that. What are the best AI plays right now? Right? You're saying, Ian, my portfolio is not doing too good. I missed the whole AI narrative. I wasn't following Tokenmetrics. I don't know why not, but I missed the whole AI narrative or AI agents or even DeFi AI. DeFi, I don't know how you pronounce it. That one just popped up like less than a week ago, but it's already taking off. What's the next meta? What's the next 100x? Well, let's do a deep dive and find the next 10x, 100x, and let's build some generational wealth in this world we're entering. So first thing first, so we'll go straight to Tokenmetrics and just go to the ratings page and we'll go to categories and we'll search for AI agents. What are the hot AI agents to trade right now? Because right now, it's all about trading. The market, unfortunately, is all about sector rotation, finding the big, sexy, shiny new narrative and trading that. That's where the alpha has been. So a lot of people have been waiting for altcoin season, saying, when altcoin season? It's been altcoin season all the time in some particular sector. You have to just find that sector. It's not like it used to be. It's not like where the whole market will just go up. Right now, it's been a hot sector from memes to AI to gaming for like a week when Off the Grid came out. So you have to find what the big narrative is. Okay, so but anyway, AI agents, I'll add a filter for trading volume in the last 24 hours of 10 million or more. So we find liquid tokens, and these are the top trades right now. You can also add a filter for bullish. If we do that, we'll filter out some of these tokens like Spectra, Dolus. So we only want tokens that have a bullish trading signal. And these are the top trades right now. Number one, PAL AI. So I'll go through and just do a quick dive on all of these. PAL is currently a strong buy based on trader grade, and the signal actually turned bullish back at 35 cents. PAL is an advanced AI chatbot. So we go to the website here. Let's check out the website. It's basically an AI chatbot. It's been around for a while. It's been around since summer 2023. We'll check out the website. And basically it seems to be a kind of like an AI everything platform. I'll let you guys check it out. But right now, that's one of the big trades, and it's already listed on some notable exchanges such as Gate and Bybit. Okay, and then the next one is one everybody has been talking about for a while. We've been trading this AI XBT. This has become the top AI agent in terms of mind share. It has 14% mind share in the last 24 hours, according to Cookie.fun. Just think about that, 14% mind share. So, and hasn't stopped growing. We covered this at about 40 million FTV. It's now at about $500 million. It's now at over $500 million. So it's done at 10x already, and it does not stop going. This has been out for less than 2 months. Just think about that. Less than 2 months. I know one of my friends got into this at 3 million FTV. Yeah, he was a degen in the streets, and he made a boatload of money on this. Unfortunately, we discovered this at around 40 million on a webinar and research, and then it just kept on taking off. Our fund is still in this. We're bullish on this. A lot of people don't understand why this is not just an AI meme. Because we've been doing AI for a while, we get it. AI XBT is not just a one-trick pony. Yes, they were launched on Virtuous Protocol, but not every project on Virtuous Protocol can do what they're doing. They have built a custom-built pipeline, a custom-built data pipeline, so that they just simply use the Virtuous Protocol as a conduit, as a vehicle for the pipeline they've been developing for the last 1 year or two, right? So not any project, not any AI meme can just do what they're doing. So we knew that was their moat, that was defensible. That's why our fund got into this, and it's done very, very well last month. And we think this will continue to do well, right? Right now it's at $500 million. I could see this honestly going to 5 billion FTV. I think there's a 10x here left. Maybe even more, who knows? But for now, I'll say 10x is reasonable. If you don't know what AI XBT is, I don't know what rock you've been living under. But in that sense, it's the biggest KOL in all of crypto in less than 2 months. And AI is posting 24/7, nonstop, giving crypto analysis. And some of its biggest posts include, here's an example post from, I think we covered this in the last video too. Base chain becoming what BNB was back in 2020. Basically, it's giving commentary. It's been fine-tuned on other crypto KOLs to speak like them in that same manner. But what they're doing is not something anybody can just do on Virtuous Protocol. That's why nobody has really done anything quite like it until we launch our own AI agent, which is coming out soon. Up next, Game by Virtuous Protocol. So we covered Virtuous Protocol in a video about a month ago or more. And guess what? They launched another token. Tokens everywhere. Now, this one is a little different. This is kind of like their framework. And this one has a lower valuation. This is at about 200 million FTV. This one is still bullish. Bullish signal turned bullish at the end of November at 6 cents. It's currently at 22 cents. It's done over a 3x. And this, we don't think it's going to stop. This is one of our holdings as well. You can see here, most trending tokens of the day. 3 out of the 4 are AI projects, ChainGPT, Virtual, Cookie. But Game is one of those projects nobody has really looked into. And what it does is Game empowers AI agents, according to them, to operate autonomously. Game enables agents to refine their knowledge and improve their planning and performance over time. So just think of it as framework, because Virtuous Protocol is kind of like the layer one. It's the infrastructure play. People can go there and launch their own AI agents. Then Game is a framework for Virtuals, kind of like Eliza, to my understanding. But anyway, this is one worth keeping an eye on. And the next one, AI16Z. This one has been on a run. It's crossed over $1 billion. At one point, crossed over $2 billion in FDV and market cap. This is the AI agent meme of this cycle for the last 2 months. Just think about this. They launched back in the end of October. In less than 3 months, it's done all this in less than 3 months. It's currently at $1.40. It launched at about 3 cents. It's done a lot. It has done a lot. But what is AI16Z? Initially, it was a meme. It was kind of like this decentralized hedge fund on DAOs.fun. But then they've added a lot of different things. If we go to the website here, they now have what they call Eliza OS, the operating system for AI agents. Just think about it for a second. The OS for AI agents. We told you AI agents is going to be the biggest trend in all of 2025. Not just in crypto, but in tech, right? And they have AI16Z. They have all these different partnerships with projects like Arc, which is an AI agent framework on Rust, built in Rust for Solana. They have EigenLayer, they have Drift. All these different partnerships are the ones we're looking at. Zerobot, which we covered before on the last video, and also with the customers. And also we have a trade in that. But why is AI16Z very innovative? A lot of people say it's an AI meme, the token has no value, no utility. Well, if you're deep in the trenches on Twitter, you realize that the team has been hinting at the utility coming in the future. Yes, it's not quite there, but they officially ended up announcing it after a lot of people were speculating. But if you were reading the tea leaves, you knew it was coming. But that's not why people, and why I think this is of value. This is of value because of the developers. Follow the developers. We told you about Sui and Aptos deep in the bear market trenches. And although Aptos hasn't done too well, Sui has done very well because developer activity was on the rise. Well, guess what? AI16Z, their framework, their Eliza framework, has been the biggest trending developer repo on GitHub. What does that mean? If you're not techie, think of GitHub as the Facebook or the social media, the Instagram for developers. They go there, they share code with each other, open source code. And it was the most popular framework. It was the most popular repository in the whole world, not just in crypto, the whole world. They were literally onboarding non-crypto developers into crypto to build crypto AI agents, right? So in basically 3 months, they've done all this. Over 71,000 stars, over 2,000 forks, meaning over 2,000 developers have copied their code and built their own AI agents. Over 220 people have added code to Eliza. And that's why it's becoming this, literally the OS, the Microsoft, the Apple computing, the Linux, in a way, since this is open source, the Linux for AI agents. And now they're adding token utility to this entire ecosystem. That's why it's powerful. That's why it crossed $2 billion FTV. And I don't think this can stop. If this is the year for AI, for AGI, for ASI, for AI agents, and it's a crypto bull run, then this can go to 100 billion easily. This virtual protocol, AI 16th year, I'm not so sure about, maybe 50, 20 to 50 billion, but I think this has that possibility. If they can successfully capture that value amongst developers and people launching new agents within their framework, their operating system, their launchpads, their ecosystem. That's the play. That's the thesis. Up next, according to our AI, Fala. What is Fala? Fala is the execution layer for Web3 AI, enabling AI to interact with blockchains and Web3. This is a buy at the moment. According to our trader grade, it's at 32 cents. FTV is about 340 million. Tokenomics, pretty decent, about 2/3 of the token already in the market. And the signal, it turned bullish at 46 cents. It had this little correction, but it's still bullish. But let's see, what is Fala all about? So it says cryptographic computer, not tomorrow, today. Eliminate centralized trust from Web3. So we talked about trust. We have a world of AI, a world of AI agents. You need trust. How do other AI agents trust each other? What if other AI agents can rug pull another AI agent, right? Because it's not just humans now. If all these AIs are working 24/7, doing a lot of things, optimizing with no morality, no ethics, how do you create trust? So cryptography, and this is definitely one of the projects to keep an eye on. They empower all that. A little technical, won't get into the weeds with this, but worth keeping an eye on. Okay, up next, Chain GPT. This one has had quite the pump today. It's one of the most trending tokens on our platform. It's a buy. FTV is over 400 million. Signal turned bullish at 15 cents. It's done over a 1x from there. And it was just announced this is getting listed on Binance, I believe. Think of this kind of like as ChatGPT for crypto. And it's been around since 2023. So it's one of those longer projects that's now beginning to move. This basically lets you create different things such as a smart contract on Ethereum, deploying smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain. But think of this as ChatGPT for crypto at a high level. It's been around for a while. If you're looking for a more proven project, it's not just one that just launched a month ago or 2 months ago, something more seasoned, this is maybe worth looking into, according to our AI. All right, so up next is Dasha, or Vivaifu, if I'm pronouncing it right. It's basically an AI agent launchpad on Solana. So think kind of like it's the virtuals on Sol. It's under 100 million market cap and FTV. Trading signal is bullish. It's currently a new turn to buy. Trader grid is declining, so this maybe wait for this to kind of cool off a little bit. It might be correcting. So now might not be the ideal time to enter. But basically looking at this, you can come here and search for different AI agents. So kind of like how AI XBT and all these and Luna and all these others launched on Virtuous Protocol, this is the same thing on Sol. So we can see here, this is the top agents are Dasha, we have Emonoka brands, American Coin, all these are being launched on here. If we go to Dasha here, we can see the features. They have Twitter, Telegram, Discord unlocked. You can add voice. So basically it's the Virtuous Protocol on Sol. All right, so those are the top trades right now. But what are some other AI projects we personally like that maybe are new? There's not enough price action to really give it a trader grade. Well, the ones we're keeping an eye on, or we're trading or investing into at the moment. Right now, a new sector within AI agents is DeFi AI. There's so many different sectors just popping up in the last few weeks. But one of those projects is actually Griffin. This is a new project. Think of this, in essence, as it's like a chat GPT for crypto as well, but with more functionality. All right, so kind of like Chain GPT, except the demos they're putting out on their socials are pretty wild. FTV is over 400 million already, but basically just looking at this video, just by chatting with it, you can do a lot of on-chain actions. So you can have it mint tokens, you can have it snipe tokens, but it's an AI agent at your disposal via a chat GPT type interface that you can do a lot of things with. And it's already been trending and going relatively viral on social media, on X. This is on our radar. But then there are a lot of different other products similar to this. So this space is getting very heated. I mean, even we're doing our own TM AI agent, kind of like this. So which ones really stand out? This is worth watching. The other one we like is called LMT, Limitus. Also doing something kind of like the same thing, except it's not just inside your browser, it's also outside your browser. This one we're buying because we think it also has some potential. It's currently at about 130 million FTV. But here, we'll just go to their Twitter and I'll show you a demo video. This video has more than 700,000 views so far. Think of this kind of like Siri for your computer. So Griffin is inside your browser like ChatGPT. This is on your computer. You can tell it to basically be a crypto degen and it will go do a bunch of different actions for you. And you can just speak to it with voice.
Let's walk. Scan for potential insider bias. Wallet starting with HT67 made a significant buy early in the token's launch. Would you like to track this wallet? Yes. Please notify me this wallet is similar to purchases. Sure thing. I will notify you of this wallet's future activity.
Yeah, it's kind of like Siri. You just chat with it, and it does all these different actions. And this is the future we're living in. This is the future that's coming. And all of these will have tokens we can trade and invest in. So definitely on the radar.
First hour and held is half for 7 days. Here's some wallets you requested. Now find connected wallets that's been sold to them at least 3 times. Here's a list of wallets requested. Would you like to download the full breakdown? Yes, please. Sure thing. I sent you a full breakdown on wallets that meet your criteria.
All right, definitely very, very fascinating. Then the other project on the radar, kind of like Limitus and Griffin, is called Hive. Now, be careful. There are a lot of different hives on there. We almost got the wrong one. Actually, I think we did get the wrong one. Then we didn't have to find the right one. It's called Hive AI. Symbol is Buzz. This one is relatively new, so not much price action. It's that new. This is some straight up alpha. It's currently at about 82 million FTV and market cap. This is simplifying DeFi through AI agents. You can do DeFi transactions using AI. So if we just go to the Twitter, basically doing the same thing. You just basically just chat with it, and you can do all these different things in DeFi directly through their interface. So it's kind of similar to Griffin. Griffin has like these different agents you're doing. This is kind of a little more integrated, but at this point in time, it's still early. We're still on the ground floor. Nobody knows really which one will be the winner. Kind of like the dot-com era. Nobody knows. There's so many search engines. For those of you who were alive at the time, there was Google, there was Excite, there was Yahoo, there was Alta Vista. Nobody knows which one is going to win out. So you kind of diversify in the ones that have some traction, that have some fundamentals that seem interesting, that have a shot. Then eventually there'll be a winner that's crowned, which was Google, right? So it's kind of the same approach. So there are all these different AI agents coming out, and all of them are doing some pretty cool things, but this is definitely on the radar. So we talked about AI agents, but there's some other categories as well. What about DeFi AI? This is a relatively new category. Not many tokens in here. Griffin, which we covered, is part of that. I would add Ask the Hive, Hive AI, Buzz as one of those projects. Limitus as well. Even TMAI, we're doing some stuff with our trading agents that lets you basically automate and passively trade crypto. And we have Orbit, Anon, and Neuro. All these are so new, we can't give you a trader grade. But we're telling you, keep an eye out on these. I mean, these have been moving pretty fast too. Herein, this is from the former founder of Time Wonderland. This was a project back in DeFi. It was basically a version of Ohm for Avalanche. It did pretty well, then it crashed back during DeFi summer. And now he's back with an AI version that lets you basically be a DeFi degen. It's currently at about 340 million FTV. And this is basically their premise. It lets you execute trades, get real-time crypto news, view your portfolio, and all this. It hasn't launched yet. It's launching soon, but the token is already pumping. That's crypto for you. And then here we have Near. It's a full stack application that brings together the power of LLM models. All right, let's just pull up the website here. So they claim to be the intelligent copilot for Solana. So it sounds kind of like Griffin, basically. And basically, they all seem to kind of be doing the same thing. They're all trying to be the ChatGPT for crypto. Some are doing it in the browser. Some are doing it as an application directly on your computer, kind of like a copilot. And this one is trading on DEXs. I see it's on MEXC and some other exchanges. And then last but not least, we have Orbit. Orbit is kind of doing the same thing. They're an AI companion for DeFi. So the space is relatively new. This niche was just really launched. The sub niche for AI agents was just launched about a week ago. Basically right before New Year's, when herein launched or announced just launched and kind of minted this new category to kind of differentiate herself of bringing AI agents to DeFi. And now we have all these projects popping up. But man, a lot of projects we covered, a lot of alpha, but we can't forget Tokenmetrics, TMAI. We also have a lot of new updates just for you, we've shared of what's coming with TMAI. All right, so what do we have in store with TMAI? So we've kind of taken a different approach. We've been building for a while. We have some products, but we want to kind of launch and put them out in the right process, not just launching just to launch, but just to go through what's coming for Tokenmetrics and for token holders of TMAI. First thing that's coming, a governance dashboard and staking for TMAI. But why does this matter? We've kind of been thinking way ahead of where all this is going. We definitely know AI is a future in crypto. We know DeFi is a future. Late last year, we officially registered a for-profit DAO in the Marshall Islands for us to legally be able to have a DAO that can generate income and revenue, right? Why is that important? Because this is a community-driven project, and we want everybody to be involved in the growth of this ecosystem. So by launching the Tokenmetrics DAO through this governance dashboard and staking, the premise is that one, any token holder, anybody that has TMAI tokens, can stake the tokens. And this is why we think there'll be a lot of utility and value in holding TMAI, right? So the way it works is we want to launch governance and staking. Anybody that stakes will be able to govern the DAO. And in exchange for staking, you will receive VETMAI, which is a voting accrued token. This has been done in crypto and DeFi for a while. Products like Pendo, Athena, and others have been doing this for a while. It's a proven model. But especially as we transition Tokenmetrics from being a purely based SaaS analytics research platform to an actual investment platform, the feature of Tokenmetrics is you'll be able to invest directly on Tokenmetrics. That is coming soon. That is coming this quarter. We've talked about it, trading bots, now trading agents, because that's where people are calling it nowadays. But we want you to passively invest in crypto directly on the platform. That is coming soon. Actually, our tech team just finished integrating the ability to buy crypto today on Tokenmetrics, on TMAI. But we have to kind of get ready to put this out to the market. But we're hoping within a month, you'll be able to buy crypto on Tokenmetrics, even meme coins, with Apple Pay, with your crypto, with your exchange account, doesn't matter, right? So if you want to degen, you want to buy all these different meme coins, AI agents, you can do it directly with the platform. That's kind of the first evolution. And then trading agents and indices. But anyway, why am I bringing all this up when I'm talking about staking? Because stakers will be the people that really govern our ecosystem. We want people who have skin in the game, people who are involved and thinking long-term to be a part of this. So those who are holding VETMAI, because once we introduce platform fees and being able to swap and trade on the platform with our trading agents, or just even buying tokens with our signals, or just in general, there'll be platform fees. And any portion of those platform fees, up to 50% of those platform fees, can be distributed to stakers. But why is this powerful, right? Let me just show you something real quick. This is an image of the top projects in cumulative revenues in 2024. And what really stands out here is right after Solana, which made over 351 million in revenue, you have projects like Pump.Fund making over 300 million a year in revenue. Then you have all these other DeFi products, these trading platforms. Photon made almost $250 million in platform fees. PancakeSwap, a DEX, made over 110 million. BonkBot, which is I think a bot on Telegram or different platforms, over 100 million. So people, the future is on chain. People are not just going to centralized exchanges. Like all these memes that are doing crazy amounts of volume, they're doing it on DEXs. But the infrastructure has changed. Now, thanks to account abstraction, we can have smart wallets. We can have embedded wallets that can passively trade and let you abstract all the complexities of investing and trading crypto. That's what we're bringing to Tokenmetrics. We're turning Tokenmetrics into the investment platform because now that this technology is available, it is coming. It is coming soon. It's coming within a month. And we'll be introducing fees to Tokenmetrics. So imagine being able to invest into a trading agent for Bitcoin or for meme coins or any different index or sectors, because we have just 2 indices on the platform now, but we're introducing sector-based indices. So imagine getting all the top trader grades in AI agents. Imagine getting all the top trader grades in DeFi or in memes or in infrastructure or in gaming and having it automatically rebalanced for you, automated. And you can just click buy with Apple Pay to invest into it. That is what's coming with TMAI. And a portion of those fees, obviously, we don't want to be too optimistic and say we're going to get straight to Pump.Fund level, but just even a portion of those fees. If we can get just even 6 figures or $1 million each month, we plan to have up to 50%. It kind of depends on how the market is and things that are happening, but up to 50% of platform fees generated will be issued or distributed to the DAO and split amongst stakers of TMAI. What does that mean? Imagine 10 million is made in a month in platform fees. 5 million is a revenue share issued to stakers of the DAO. If you have TMAI and you stake, you'll hold VETMAI, the DAO will get 5 million. So if you have 1% staked amongst all the stakers, you get 1% of the 5 million that month. What does that amount to? That amounts to 50 grand in 1 month for staking TMAI. That's the power of what we're doing. So for us, we didn't really want to rush to put all this out because there's a process to this, right? We have to first launch the governance. We have to first have the community of token holders stake and then vote to turn on the fee switch, because it has to be a community-based effort, not centralized. And once this fee switch is turned on, hey, let the good times roll. But that is where we're going. We are becoming the exchange. We're becoming the go-to platform to trade. And that's why we'll be pivoting gradually from the SaaS-based business model where you pay a monthly fee, and we'll be making Tokenmetrics available to everybody. Because the model will be come, trade, and invest on the platform. Whether you're just buying crypto, whether you're investing into our AI trading agents, whether you're investing into our AI sentient indices, for different niches that you want. That is the vision of Tokenmetrics. That is the vision of TMAI. So going back to this, so not only will stakers of TMAI get a portion of platform fees and revenue being earned, they can govern the platform, there'll be discounts on trading fees, And we've mentioned before, we purchased the technology and the team from AstraDAO because they had incredible things they were doing, but we want to kind of bring that in-house to have one unified vision. So we're bringing AI indices back, but the way the market has been going, we want it to be based on sectors. So people can pick and choose. It's not just based on trader grade or investor grade. You can pick and choose. So if you want to invest in gaming indexed, Web3 index, meme index on Solana, you can do that passively on our platform. But yeah, encourage you go check out our page. Just go to tokenmetrics.com, go to TMAI, and learn about what's coming. We're planning to launch governance and staking within a month, and also planning to launch early ability to just buy tokens on our platform within a month. And then before end of the quarter, trading agents, being able to actually invest into all these different trades and automate it, right? So when our signal turns bullish, it buys. When it turns bearish, it sells passively for you on any token. And you can buy that with Apple Pay, with crypto, or straight from an exchange account. That's what we're planning for Tokenmetrics and TMAI. And if you go down here, all this is part of the launch wave 1, right? So we talked about governance, dashboard, and staking, AI crypto trading agents, revenue share, and platform swaps. And we have our own Twitter, Discord, and Telegram AI agents coming out. So for us, we didn't just want to rush out there and put out an AI agent on Twitter that's just shit posting and just doing nothing. We wanted to really deliver alpha, right? AIXBT has done a good job doing it, but we have a lot of data. We have a lot of data pipelines we have built over time, and we want to package that up in the right way to deliver actionable alpha to people. This will be really a teaser for everybody to experience what we've done with AI. We have the chatbot we've been doing. We're making improvements on that. It's going to be kind of like what you're seeing with all these other DeFi AI products, from Griffin to Limitus to the Hive. But we want to be a one-stop shop to everything crypto. Whether you're a newbie, a normie, or whether you are somebody who's been in crypto for a while, a professional, running a fund, we kind of want to have the whole gambit, because that's what AI is all about, right? Whether you're a degen doing something, whether you're a newbie, AI can help you do everything. Artificial general intelligence, artificial super intelligence. That's where things are going. And then the launchpad from AstraDAO will be merged into Tokenmetrics TMAI, and we'll have 2 launchpads. We'll have one for private sales. So if you've been part of our VIP plan, we want to really enable you to invest in private deals our fund and even the DAO stakers bring to our ecosystem, right? So kind of like what people are doing on chain. You've seen projects like Legion and GCRX and Echo really do a good job. We've been running our own SPVs with VIP plan, but we want to bring that directly to the platform for stakers. And then the same thing for public launchpad access, right? So we've helped launch projects like Lucky and TMAI on Astra, but now we want to be able to partner with other projects and have them launch to our ecosystem where stakers have early access and have larger allocations. I mentioned the indices. All this is part of launch wave 2. So we want to first get done with launch wave 1. Once that's done, launch wave 2. And once that's done, launch wave 3, where it's basically our API has been in beta for a bit, but now we want to make it available to not just us, but to anybody building their own AI agent. So we've seen what all these other frameworks and protocols are doing, from ELIZA, AI16Z, to virtuals, and letting people just launch and build their own AI agents. We have a lot of data nobody else has, right? A lot of AI data, our AI grades. Imagine AI agents leveraging our AI data to do whatever, especially for DeFi and AI. That's powerful. And then mobile apps. We had put the mobile app on hold because we wanted to kind of just focus on other things, but we have it in launch wave 3. It'll be both for iOS and Android. It won't be the full-blown Tokenmetrics app. It'll be just our AI agent. Kind of like Limitus, you just kind of like Siri, you talk to it, you type in what you want to do, and it helps you trade or invest. And you can actually buy crypto directly in the mobile app. So the future is very, very exciting for TMAI. All this is coming out soon. Follow us on social media and Twitter to see all these different teasers that we'll be putting out soon. But with that being said, man, 2025 is going to be the year for AI. Not just for Tokenmetrics, not just for TMAI, but for all of AI and for all of crypto. The world still has no idea. Like, people who are outside of tech and even crypto have no idea that we're literally about to achieve artificial general intelligence. We're literally about to have even walking robots. I mean, the androids from Tesla and all these other different hardware companies. Imagine that with AI. This is literally Terminator. And all this is kind of like the metaverse in a way. And you need to have trust amongst all these entities. You have to trust AI. And to do that, you have to have trustless systems, both hardware and software, cryptography. And cryptography leads to crypto and cryptocurrency, which is really just cryptography applied to incentives, to ecosystems, to economies, to digital economies. So in the world of AI and AI agents, all this needs crypto. And we're here, we've given you a big list of AI projects we like, and those on our watch list, and even what we're doing here at Tokenmetrics AI. But we're glad to say it's been 1 month post TGE. Thanks to everybody that was able to claim their tokens. We had one of the biggest airdrops out there to the community. Almost 60% of the supply was airdropped to the community. That was very intentional. That was very strategic. Wanted to make sure the community could govern TMAI, right? And the community could benefit from everything that's happening in TMAI ecosystem and the growth of it. All right, with that being said, as we like to say, the moon is not the limit to the moon and beyond. Thank you.